tastes kind of weird.
Hello, servus, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Felicia. As you probably know, I'm originally from Munich, Germany, which is where I am right now, but I've been living in Cincinnati, Ohio since 2016. But yeah, as I said, I'm in Munich right now, and this is my brother, Timo.
Hi guys.
And today we want to show you two things basically. I first of all wanted to show you guys what a German supermarket or grocery store looks like. It was a little tricky to film at a German store, but I mean they're a lot smaller than American stores and the selection is a lot smaller too. But I also wanted to show you guys that there's a lot of Americanized or American branded products. There's also, of course, just like a lot of American brands that are sold in Germany, but there's also products that have like an American flag on it and are like labeled as typical American. So we went to the store and tried to film a few of those products. So here are some snippets.
So we started out in the bread section. They had American burger bread, American sandwich bread, which is just a little bigger than our regular toast bread, bagels, which aren't common in Germany, and hot dog rolls. They even used the English word rolls. And we also found some American-style hot dogs in a jar. Of course, they were actually made in Germany. We saw some beef jerky and, of course, peanut butter, very American, and they sell it with the whole USA branding. Some American-style brownies. These ones said cookies on top, brownies at the bottom. I don't know what that is about, but they also said they were made in France, actually. You can also usually buy donuts in Germany, but I would say that they're always considered more of an American food. And here's a little glimpse at the bread section of the store. They also had a whole bakery too. This was just the in-store bakery area. Here's some American-style chocolate chip cookies. We bought some of those. And they even had a soft cookie kind there, which isn't very popular in Germany. We also saw some American pancake mix and, of course, marshmallows. Lots of them. And this American microwave popcorn. And then lots and lots of sauces that kind of went with the American branding. Especially when the names are just entirely in English. And here were some sauces that they think are Mexican. They had so-called American-style burger sauce and sandwich sauce. Here are some typical German sauces, including curry ketchup, which is actually really good, but not something you'll find in the US. This mayonnaise had an English description, even though Develei is originally a German brand from Bavaria. The founder actually invented the famous Bavarian sweet mustard. Chicken bites reminded me a lot of a certain Kentucky-based restaurant chain. And then there were lots and lots of fries, some labeled with the English word fries, some just normally with the German word pommes. This is an American pretzel snack that we ended up buying. Then of course you can get American whiskey in Germany, like Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, and Johnny Walker. They also had some crushed ice, which isn't really something that you usually buy at German stores. Again, it was labeled in English too. Then I filmed a couple of other things, like the German Milka selection, but again, I stumbled upon some Americanized branding here. This is the German chips selection. The most popular chips flavor in Germany is paprika, which doesn't even exist in the States, but they even had some American Doritos. And of course, German Erdnussflips, which are a very popular snack. They kind of have the texture of Cheetos, but they have a salty peanut flavor. They aren't a thing in the US, and many Americans don't like these at all. And here's some more German candy. These are some of the meat substitute products which are amazing in Germany, and there's a huge selection too. And last but not least, I wanted to show you the beer by the checkout, which is about €1 or a little bit more than that per bottle.
Okay, so we're back home now and we bought some of these products, so we want to show you. I think the first thing that we want to show you is the jar of hot dogs that we got at the store that you just saw in the clip. And we actually got some hot dog buns too that looked like this. And this is very typical American because bread in Germany is not usually this soft and squishy. It's usually a lot more...
It has a crust.
Yeah, and it's more crispy and it's just different. Better in our opinion. But so that's why they sell this as like specific hot dog bread because it's just very different. So, and you prepared one too.
Yeah, I tried to make an authentic one.
Yeah, so because honestly the hot dogs in the jar look just like Wieners.
Yeah.
In Germany, and I think you can also buy wieners in the US.
Yeah.
But I think hot dogs are usually a little bit different. So let's see if how they taste. And of course, since he's German, he toasted the hot dog bun because it would be too soft otherwise.
Tastes like Wiener.
Yeah, it smelled like it too.
Looks like it too.
I mean, I'm not the expert because you guys know I don't eat meat, but yeah, maybe we can hold it a little bit closer.
Yeah. I mean, the hot dog looks great.
I think the hot dog looks a little bit bigger than the ones that I know from the US. But yeah, it's just like a Wiener.
Yeah,
and
it's nothing special.
So they're basically just selling it as an American hot dog to just probably sell it for more money.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's no difference.
Good job. Okay, so a few of the sweet things that we bought. We didn't buy everything, of course, but we bought some things. I showed you this at the store. So these are Rocky Mountain marshmallows made in the USA is what it says. And you can see the American branding, like American flag and everything. And it actually was made in the US. So here it says it was made in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. So let's see if they taste the same. I mean, there's really not a whole lot you can do wrong with marshmallows.
I mean, I know them. I do know them.
Yeah. Very sweet. I'm not a huge fan of marshmallows.
Me neither. Just over a fire. Kind of nice. Maybe we do that today.
Yeah, I mean, now that we got these, we kind of have to do something with them. Americans put marshmallows in everything. I mean, they even show you how to do it. Like on these little pictures, you can see how to roast it over a grill, how to make a s'more with it, which I think many Germans don't know what s'mores are.
I know them, but I never tasted one.
We can maybe try it depending on whether we have like the correct ingredients.
I don't think I'd like them.
They're okay.
But I always put them in my hot chocolate when I was little.
That's what Americans do too. And then there's this thing that I don't think exists in Germany. Or wait, did I see that at the other store the other day? Marshmallow fluff. Did they have that? I think they had that.
I think too, yeah.
But I had never seen it before. We went to this one really big store and they had that. And marshmallow fluff is just marshmallow cream almost. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like you put your spoon in it and it's just very sticky and not good in my opinion. But Americans also put that in their hot chocolate. Or like on top of their hot chocolate. Yeah, kind of weird. Okay, what's next?
Let's see. Okay, the most American style cookies.
So, American style cookies have been in the stores for years and years. Like I remember when I went to high school, we would always go to the store in our lunch break or just regular break. I still have marshmallow in my mouth. And get these cookies for lunch, which of course was not healthy at all. But the reason why they're called cookies, like it says cookies and not cakes, which would be the German word, is that we don't really consider this a regular German cakes because our traditional cakes look different and taste different. But at the same time though, these are not really what Americans like a lot. Yeah, let's just try them and then show you guys.
It's kind of Germanized American cookies.
Exactly. One for you, one
Yeah.
for me. So this is what they look like. They're really just chocolate chip cookies. And they're super crispy.
Yeah. Yeah, not soft at all.
They're not soft. And they don't even, excuse me, they don't even really taste like the Chips Ahoy cookies that you can get in the US. I don't even know if,
I like them, but I know how the cookies taste in the US. And
yeah, I don't even think you can find this kind of cookie in the US, or at least I haven't had it there. Like similar ones, but usually they're more chewy, and these are super crispy and I think, yeah, Germanized.
Yeah, definitely. I like them.
Me too. But yeah, it does say American style, which of course is a lie in a way. Okay, so the next thing is something like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and you probably just saw in the snippets that they actually had them.
Yeah, we saw them too late.
So we got another brand, we got the house brand kind,
Yeah.
but the thing is, these are really new, like especially the actual Reese's, they haven't had them at German stores for a long time, and they
Yeah.
only have them at some stores, like it's very rare.
Yeah.
Like it used to be one of those products that Germans always wanted people to bring them from the US,
I
and now...
always had them brought to me
Yeah.
when anybody was in the US.
Yeah, so
So-
now we bought the house brand. Looks like this. And they're really just the regular
Yeah,
peanut butter.
yeah,
It says
I'm
peanut
excited.
butter chocks.
Yeah,
Chocks.
no cups. So they're just the peanut butter cups from Reese's, like in the house brand. And I saw them the first time. I think they're pretty new.
Yeah, I think so too.
So let's open them. Have a try.
Okay, I don't even love Reese's, to be honest.
I do.
I'm not really a huge fan of peanut butter. And?
Yeah, I
Does
like
it
them.
taste like Reese's?
Yeah, definitely. but
Okay, I want to try.
I would say they're not as sweet. Like,
Yes, you're right.
yeah. I probably like them better.
That's also a thing. Like a lot of German products that are sold in the US are in a lot of cases more sweet in the US because they're like adapted to the American preferences of flavor. Was that a thing? Preferences of taste? I don't know. And it's the other way around in Germany. Like for example, Starbucks sells the same products in the US and in Germany, like, you know, the same coffee drinks. But a chai latte, for example, is a lot more sweet in the US than it is in Germany. And apparently it's the same thing
Yeah.
with this.
Do you like them?
I don't love them.
No? But are they better than Reese's?
I don't even know because I never eat Reese's. I mean, I've had them before. They're good. I think
Okay.
I might like these better.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay. Here's another sweet thing. I should probably swallow before I speak. So these are not really American. The brand isn't even American. Like this is a typical German brand. They're known for these like caramel drops.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now they sell caramel popcorn. The only reason I got this was that caramel popcorn, to me, I think is more of an American thing that came over to Germany
Yes,
and that Germans
yeah,
really
definitely.
like.
Yeah.
Because we prefer sweet popcorn in Germany. We don't really eat salted or buttered or whatever popcorn or cheddar popcorn. We like the sweet popcorn. And so I think the caramel popcorn really fits that taste. So let's try it. And it's even spelled like the English way, because caramel in German would be spelled differently. So that's why I thought that they're definitely trying to make this look more American, because they use the English spelling.
Okay,
Do you like caramel popcorn?
I don't really know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do like
It's
them.
pretty much, I mean,
Yeah.
it's really just popcorn covered in a whole layer of sugar.
Yeah. No, they're good.
I'm telling you, it's dangerous. Funny thing about popcorn, so I used to only eat sweet popcorn in Germany because it's what we grew up with, and you can get salted popcorn at the movie theaters, but it's really just popcorn and they put salt on top. It's, I don't know, it's not very good.
No.
But then I went to the US and I really fell in love with kettle corn, which is a mix of sweet and salty.
Yeah, but you can get them too in Germany. You just have to say they.
But then they just mix
Yeah,
it. Like
they
just mix
mix
the
it,
sweet.
yeah.
But the kettle corn that you get in the
Ah,
US
okay, yeah.
has like every single thing has both sugar and salt, and it's just, I think it's made differently because it tastes different.
Definitely.
It tastes different. My favorite one is the Boom Chicka Pow brand. It's the purple one. And I know that a lot of other Germans who live in the US actually like that a lot too. But yeah, I mean, caramel popcorn is good, but I think I would get sick from it if I ate too much of it.
Yeah, me too, but I like it.
Yeah. Now we're getting to something more salty, and I have actually never seen these in Germany or tried them in Germany, but you have, right?
Yeah.
So I think I know this kind of snack from the US, and it says America's Pretzel Bakery since 1909, and then it says Snyder's of Hanover. So probably this is a family.
Yeah, that sounds pretty German, I would say. So it's probably a family came over to the US from
Hannover is how we say, yeah.
Maybe, or there's a city anywhere that's called Hanover.
Yeah, Hanover. Probably. I mean, there's, I think, many cities that are called that. But yeah, it says America's Pretzels, and then it says bursting with flavor, cheddar cheese, pretzels pieces, flavored sourdough hard pretzels. And let's see. These are also actually from the US. So here it says prepared by Snyder's Lance Incorporated, Charlotte, North Carolina. So these are actually imported from the US. So let's try them. I'll give you the first try. They had a few other flavors too. Okay. Ooh, these are huge pieces.
Yeah, I do like them. Because...
Can you see that?
My point is the pretzel actually does taste like a German pretzel, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
A little, so that's why I always thought they're German, because I never looked at what brand it is. So I always thought that they're just German.
It's very, very crunchy for sure. And yeah, you can definitely get this kind of snack in the US. Obviously, it is American, and it is very good.
Yeah, I love it.
I like it. Now, we don't have a lot of other products left. I did get this American Salatsauce, so salad dressing, because I was like, how is this an American salad dressing? Like, this really, from the outside, just looks like Thousand Island dressing, which isn't the most typical American salad dressing, in my opinion. I would say, like, typical American salad dressings are definitely ranch, and then all the different flavors of ranch, and then, like, honey mustard, or like blue cheese, those kind of things that we don't have in Germany, blue cheese dressing. Yeah? I'm trying to think what else. There's like so much more. Like usually all the restaurants have a very similar list of dressings that they offer. And I think Thousand Island isn't usually even one of them. I think you can get it for sure. So I just want to try what this tastes like. Okay, I'm just going to dip my finger in it because you can see. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, it just smells like Thousand Island.
It's not exactly like, it's not as sweet as Thousand Island. It's kind of like more with vinegar.
Yeah.
But does it taste American to you?
No. Not at all. Not at all, but tastes kind of weird.
Yeah, it's interesting.
There's like one flavor, I don't know what it is, but it's just weird.
Okay, so this is from a German brand. They just call it American Salatsauce, and they even spell American the English way, because Amerikanisch is what it would be in German. So again, they're trying to, like, you know, brand this in a certain way. Well, it just has water, oil, sugar, tomato paste, onions, vinegar, egg yolk, salt, some herbs, and that's pretty much it. Oh well, not the best thing.
No.
And then the last thing is a burger sauce that I got pretty much just because I think we're gonna eat it today. But it says American style burger sauce, and also sauce is spelled the English way again. Like, this is just a theme that you can see with a lot of these products. They're just trying to make it more appealing by, you know, making it look very American, and the English words and the English spelling is part of that. And I think basically from like what it looks like, I mean, it's from Heinz, which is an American brand, but it just looks like it's a mix of, you know, just like the burger sauce you can get in the US too, just a mix of mayonnaise, ketchup, and definitely looks like there's some herbs in here too. Yeah, definitely. Which I think you won't usually find in the US. So it's definitely a little bit Germanized. But that's the last product, pretty much the only other thing that we got. And I just got this for myself because this is my last day in Germany, actually. I'm going back to Cincinnati tomorrow. And German bakeries are pretty amazing. We didn't get to film anything today, but maybe I can give you a little glimpse with old footage that I have. But I got some pretty cool Krapfen, so the jelly-filled donuts that are typical German. So usually a Krapfen is just this donut kind of thing and has powdered sugar on top, or sometimes has like a sugar glaze. But this bakery had some really fancy ones, and I got the Bienenstich Krapfen, which Bienenstich is a German cake, and then the chocolate one, and this one definitely has chocolate filling, but it also has this fancy chocolate topping. Do we want to take a bite now, or just? And this one has like the crumbs on top. Okay, what do you want to?
Yeah.
Do the chocolate one and I do this one.
Okay.
We're probably not going to get to the filling right away. Cheers. I'm eating my hair.
Okay, there's no filling, but tastes amazing.
In the middle. This one tastes amazing too. The crumbs are really sweet. Definitely, whenever you're in Germany, go to a German bakery for the bread, for the pretzels, for the bread like sandwich kind of bread rolls, and also for all the pastries and the cakes. Recommend.
Yeah, totally.
And last thing, we're gonna show you a German, like a regular German pretzel, which literally is pretty much the Bavarian fast food #1. Like a pretzel costs like how much? A few cents. I don't know.
They're kind of expensive now.
Oh really?
Like 50 cents.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
They were cheaper back in the day.
Okay, so 50 cents for pretzel is still cheap. And really the only different kinds of pretzels that we have here, like the authentic kinds, because in the US they try to bake all the different things into the pretzel, like they have a basil pretzel or something like that. We really just have a regular pretzel, a cheese pretzel, which is gratinated with cheese, and then Butterbreze, which is just a pretzel cut in half and then butter is put on it.
Yeah, and maybe there's a version of the butter pretzel with like herbs.
Yeah, with like Schnittlauch.
Yeah.
Which I don't know right now what Schnittlauch is. I'm gonna put it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are really the only variations of pretzels, and we don't usually eat sweet pretzels or anything like that. That's not really a traditional thing. So this is what a more ugly German pretzel looks like. It's kind of hard to see it too because of the background. Maybe I'm gonna show it in front of my shirt. But I think like the main difference to like American soft pretzels that you can get, you know, at the mall or at amusement parks and those kind of things is that first of all, they're a lot more crispy. Okay, let's see if you can hear that. Maybe a little.
Yeah.
It's also losing a bunch of salt because it usually has a bunch of salt on it.
Yeah. It's a bit darker.
It's definitely darker, so it's just baked longer.
Yeah.
And I think the outside, the Lauge, I don't even know what that is.
I don't know either.
Tastes different, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so basically, when you eat it, here you can take some. I took like the little part, but yeah, this is what it looks like. And you know, it's like supposed to be a little like it's supposed to have some bite to it, if you can say that. Yeah, and also we don't dip it in cheese sauce or anything like that. We don't do that.
Maybe Oberster.
Oberster, but that's not cheese sauce. That's like a Bavarian bread spread.
Yeah, it's bread.
Yeah, so honestly, I have been in Germany for almost 5 weeks now, and I think I've had like 30 pretzels or so. Like, this is the main thing that I eat when I'm here, because you can't really get it in the US. You can do like the frozen ones at Aldi and just bake them yourselves, but that really isn't the same thing as the ones from the bakery. And this is just the perfect snack in Germany.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I think that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting to see what kind of American or American style products you can find at German stores. If you're German, let me know if you know of any other American style products that you find at your grocery store, because obviously like every region is different and every store is different. Some of them are just a lot bigger and have a bigger variety of products. And if you're American, let me know what you thought of seeing these products in Germany with the American flag on them. And let me know if you have any German products, or maybe they're actually German, at your store in the US. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that Timo joined me for this video.
It was fun.
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. You can support me on Patreon and buymeacoffee.com. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and activate the little bell to get notifications whenever a new video is out. And other than that, I hope I'll see you next time. Tschüss.
Tschüss.